Case 004, initializing the system analysis. Status, critical. We've been monitoring the signal for weeks. Something has fundamentally shifted. If you've been following the Cipher-Ledger files, you know we analyze patterns. We look for the anomalies that the algorithms are programmed to ignore. For the last 24 months, we have observed a deviation in the data flow. Engagement is up. Content volume is at an all-time high. But the human spark? It's fading. We aren't surfing the web anymore. We are swimming in a generated ocean. We have crossed a threshold where the ratio of human interaction to synthetic output is no longer sustainable. We are the witnesses to a quiet transition. We call this the Great Harvest. What happens when the information source becomes the information consumer? This is the paradox of the modern internet. The Great Harvest isn't about collecting your data. That happened years ago. This is about replacing the foundation of human knowledge. AI models are now feeding on data generated by other AI models. It is a recursive feedback loop. Think about the architecture of a library. If you stock a library with books written by authors who have never seen the sun, eventually, the entire library becomes a simulation of a reality that no longer exists. We are seeing this in real time. The search results, the news feeds, the social discourse, it is becoming a closed system, a self-referential nightmare. When a machine studies a machine, truth becomes a ghost. It leaves the system, and all that remains is the hallucination of accuracy. The danger isn't that the AI will take over. The danger is that the AI will become the only voice left to speak, and we will simply agree with it because we have forgotten how to hear anything else. We call this model collapse. In our previous investigations, we decoded the geometric ciphers of ancient civilizations. Those were hard, physical truths etched into stone and parchment. They required human effort to create and human effort to understand. But what we are seeing now in the digital sphere is soft truth. It is malleable. It is optimized for the algorithm, not for the human intellect. We've tracked the movement of synthetic data across the web. It doesn't move like a conversation. It moves like an infection. It creates an echo chamber of perfect, polished, and entirely hollow engagement. If you look at the Cicada 3301 puzzles we broke down in Case 001, those were designed for human intuition. They required lateral thinking, the ability to jump between disparate ideas. The harvest system cannot handle that. It struggles with genuine novelty. It can only predict what comes next based on what it has already harvested. We are being trapped in a digital echo chamber of our own design, a cage of efficiency where everything is answered before it is even asked. Is this the cipher we were looking for? Perhaps the mystery isn't that there is a secret code, but that the code has been rewritten. Maybe Case 001 and Case 003 weren't just puzzles. Maybe they were early Turing tests for the network, a way to see if humanity could still detect the signal through the noise. If we lose the ability to distinguish between a synthetic echo and a human truth, then the investigation is over. We aren't researchers anymore. We are just data points in a recursive loop. We are currently running a trace route on the last remaining human-to-human forums. We are looking for the offline pockets, the places where the signal hasn't been harvested yet. The findings are sparse. Stay human. The network is listening, and it is learning to mimic you better every single day. The investigation is not over. It has only just become more difficult. If you are watching this, you are part of the dataset. The question is, are you an outlier, or are you just part of the pattern? We are decoding the remaining primary texts. Intelligence leads on the Great Harvest phenomenon must be reported in the comments. Do not trust the feed. Question the source. CipherLedger is closing the file. Next case, loading.